Welcome back to PSL Living. I'm Sarah Prohaska, Public Information Officer for the City of Port St. Lucie. Halloween is coming up and the trick-or-treaters will be out. And here to tell us a few safety tips about how to keep them safe is Kelly Starling of AT&T. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
So what are some tips? What are some ways when they're out and about that our kids can stay safe?
Well, one of the things is a lot of kids have their mobile devices. So the first thing we suggest is pre-program into your child's mobile device on speed dial what we call the in case of emergency numbers. You know, you put ICE mom or ICE dad so that if something, happens, someone can easily contact you. Also, make sure the child's cell phone battery is completely charged before they go out.
Yeah.
And take advantage of features on the device like the alarm clock. So if you want your child, if they're at the age where you're comfortable with them going around the neighborhood by themselves, set the alarm clock, say, every 15 or 20 minutes if that's when you want them to check in.
Okay.
So it goes off and they know, okay, I need to either call mom and dad or text them to let them know I'm okay.
Okay.
Also, if there's, if you want them home by 9, set the alarm.
Yeah, so they're not out and they don't have an excuse to say, oh, we forgot, we lost track of time.
Make sure the volume's turned up all the way on the phone too, so that they definitely can hear that. Another idea is to create your own trick-or-treat little committee around the neighborhood so that you have parents spaced out and they can text one another saying, okay, Tommy and Jenny just came past the corner here, so they should be coming around your way in just a few minutes. It's also a good way to keep an eye out on what's happening in the neighborhood on Halloween night as well. So that's another tip.
Because the kids like to have their freedom, but this way they can have their freedom, but
with watchful eyes.
Yes, exactly. All around the neighborhood. That's a great idea. Yeah.
And you might want to consider a wearable locator. They now have things that look like watches for kids that will give you their coordinates of where they are, and that can give you extra peace of mind as well.
Okay.
The other thing, as we all know from experience, there are lots of apps on this phone that you can also use to help on Halloween night. Most of your apps are free, at least for the very basic, if you want, more services than you pay, but there's a lot of free flashlight apps, for instance. And that's a good idea to download a flashlight app. It'll help them navigate the streets more safely. Again, to just use it when you need to, because some of those apps can drain your battery as well, so they need to use it judiciously, of course. Another app, which is helpful year-round, but as we were discussing on Halloween night, to give you peace of mind about the route your trick-or-treater is going to take, the sex offender search app, where you go, it's free, and you go in and you enter your address or your zip code, and if there are any registered sex offenders in your area, it's going to pop up on this interactive map with little push pins that it will scare you to death because there's more than you think. And then you can actually click on each one of the push pins. It will show you a picture of the offender and what they were charged with, and that will help you, again, if you're trying to plan a route for your trick-or-treater, to know, okay, well, we don't want to go in that area for sure.
That's good to know all year round.
Exactly.
Especially if your kids play outside a lot.
Exactly.
That's a good one to just, it's not pleasant information, but it's good information to have just to keep yourself safe.
It kind of, like I said, gives you peace of mind, knowing, that they're in a relatively good area. Another app you can use is tied to a service, but the Family Map app, where it will let you find any of the devices that are on your account. So at any given point, you'll be able to see through your smartphone or your tablet or your PC, you'll be able to track the location of where your child is, the exact location. So that, again, gives you some peace of mind. And there's one called the red panic button. So if a kid feels like they're in imminent danger, they can just press this red button. You pre-program in a certain number of emergency contact information, and when the child presses that button, a text with his or her physical coordinates are then sent to all the people that are pre-programmed in.
That's a great one.
So again, all they have to do is push one button, and that can help you out. And there's another app that's free out there that, again, it's just a good idea. You kind of think, oh gosh, I hope I never have to use it, and you don't want to. But it's called the FBI Child ID app. So you go in, you put your child's height and weight and color of eyes and color of hair and any significant markings like a birthmark or scars. I think you even upload a picture. And all that information through the app is stored on your device, but gosh forbid something happened and your child goes missing. With one click of a button, it is then sent to the FBI and to authorities.
Okay.
And the good thing about doing it now in that way is if there were an emergency situation, the last thing you have to think about is, significant
in
marks.
the search through documents, it's all right there.
It's all stored on your device, and you just hit a button, and it's better to do that when you're in a normal state than when you're in a panic state trying to remember all that stuff. So.
Exactly. And then it gets it to them faster. The faster they get information, the better. So.
Right. So there's just lots of things out there that are, at your fingertips through your app store, or again through features that are on the actual device.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Great ideas. So you do recommend kids taking a phone with them? So
right.
It's just a lifeline.
A phone, or again, make sure they have a child locator on. But yes, I mean, if they have an emergency situation, there's again, and just to touch base, whether it's to call the parents or to text, I wouldn't feel comfortable letting mine go out by themselves without having a way that I could not reach out to them or they could not reach out to me. It's just a different world.
It is.
It's about safety. It's about peace of mind. So absolutely.
Okay. Now, does AT&T have all this information in one location where maybe people could go to a website and
There's not a
find some of it?
specific site, but there are some tips out there that you can find on the website, like about Family Map, if you just went to att.com and put that in. And as far as some of these other apps go, if you go into your app store, whatever device you have, whether it's Android or Apple, and type in flashlight, all the different flashlight apps, or type in sex offenders, there's lots of different apps that will help you search for sex offenders. So those keywords in the app store, and a lot of stuff will pop up.
Okay, great. All right. Is there anything else? Any other tips? I think you covered a lot of it.
Yeah. Again, just make sure that cell phone battery is definitely charged, volume all the way up full.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully parents will be watching this and they'll get some good tips and keep everyone safe out there. All right. And we'll be right back after these messages.